Our hands touch for a moment. Welcome back, everybody. I'm playing Vis-a-View, and let's get started. How would you like to be called? Let's do that. Where are you from? Please select your pronouns. He, bing bong. A short tune rings as the train makes an announcement. Train has arrived at Cliffhanger City. Please make an exit and be mindful not to forget anything of your belongings. As doors slide open, a few people on the train shuffle around. I grab my old suitcase, extend the handle, and walking out of the train. The station smells strongly of smoke, cigarette butts, half-drunken bottles, and all sorts of wrappers, covered with a dark, sticky floor. Not the best start to my new life, but bears can't be choosers. If I made it out of here, Cloverfield? Cloverfield is a small city. It doesn't have much tourism, but it has decent university. Most of the programs at the school are related, but they also have a general studies course for anyone who hasn't figured out what they want to do yet. Someone like myself. I slowly make my way out of the train station until a large figure approached. Strange man. Hey, where are you going? Tall man blocks the exit. I look him in the eye for a brief second before trying to figure out a way to get around him. He tries to get closer. Come on, I don't bite. His breath stinks. I'm not interested. I manage to swerve my body around him, but he extends his arm, blocking my path once again. No. We aren't in a rush, are we? His arm that once blocked the exit is now hovering around me. I try to ignore him, angling my body away from his hand. The silent treatment, huh? You're far too cute to be left alone. Let me show you around. He forcefully grabs onto my arm, pulling me closer. People glance at us. Some glaring because we are blocking the main exit, while others just ignore us. Come on, Prince. I'll show you a real good time. I know exactly what a man like you needs. Fuck. What do I do? I use all the power I am murdered to push him away. The man lets go of me for a moment. Caught off guard, he loses balance and staggers. Come on, you little brat. He tries to grab my arm again, but quickly I smack his hand away. I'm not interested. I try to push past him, but he stays persistent. You aren't just interested because you haven't seen how fun I can be. And how good my tongue is. Gross. Shove it. I like a little challenge. Just give me a little kiss. You'll enjoy it. Trust me. He tries to move closer. I quickly lift my leg up, aggressively targeting this strange man's crotch. As my foot makes contact, the man's balance gets thrown off. Oh. He hits his head on the ground. I can feel the floor's violent vibrations run through my body. I grab my suitcase and quickly run out, hoping I never see this man again. The man yells and struggles to get up. Fortunately, I'm almost out of earshot. All his words sound like meaningless babble. Finger. Barely behind me as I raise my middle finger up at the man. 6 p.m. Get a life, loser. I scurry away quickly, not sure where I was going yet, but glad to be away from him. Huh? How cute. Well, that was definitely an experience. Even though that was horrible, I can't give the jerkwood back at the station any more space in my head. That's more than he deserves. For now, I should focus on getting my new apartment. I was lucky enough to find a cheap place that came with furniture. It's off-campus residence called Westminster Housing, it's specifically for the university students, managed by students. I get a room, my own bathroom, and a kitchenette. Some of the rooms even have a balcony. I just hope the place is as clean as the pictures they had online. That's true. Where was it again? I pull out my phone and enter the address into Google Maps. A few stops away by bus, or I could walk there. Let's walk there. After that interaction, a nice walk would do me good. I could use the fresh air after that long train ride too. I stretch my legs a bit before I start to make my way down the road. I come across a large park. There are families having picnics, couples dating, and children playing. The air is fresh. It smells like freshly cut grass. As I walk through the park, I notice something attached to the trees. Stapled on paper flutters in the wind. Missing posters? Take a closer look. Missing person. Courtney Garcia, 22, student, brunette, green eyes, 5'10", 150. Last seen wearing green cardigan, beige t-shirt, tattered jeans, and red sneakers. If seen, please contact that number. Freaky! I make a mental note. I take one of the small tabs hanging from the bottom. Oh, that one. Oh, took all of it. Hope they find this person soon. This is a nice walk, just turned sour. I can't help but think about what could ever have happened. Ooh. I continue walking, making my way to Main Street. As I arrive on Main Street, a waft of flavored aromas fill the air. Whoa, it smells amazing. It smells so sweet, so rich, so pleasant. Across the street, I notice a bakery. Ooh. I gotta keep walking. Keep walking down Main Street. There are plenty of shops here. A big library, a few boutiques, an arcade, even a cinema. Looks like everything is on this street. I take note of the places I can go later. I still have some shopping to do before the semester starts. I pull up my phone every once in a while to make sure I'm going the right way. Finally make it to the right street. My suitcase lays on the pavement smoothly. I pull up my phone just to check the apartment's address. Be right around the corner. Screw my eyes to focus on the numbers. I'm gonna be in. With my luck, I'll be in this one way up here. Or this one. YouTube button. Which reminds me, subscribe. Also immediately I spot the corner of the street. Oh, looks older than the other buildings on the street, but it has a certain charm to it. Is this like the sidewalk and just collapses? What is that? It's got long vines growing on the side and big windows. I can't help but feel excited for what's in store. I put my suitcase onward and enter the building. The building has big windows. The sun lights up the lobby. That is a pretty cool looking lobby. Potted plants are found in every corner, some even hanging from the ceiling. Every plant looks like they were placed with care, consideration for their sunlight needs. The floor looks spotless. You could practically eat off of it. There's even a faint smell of cleaning chemicals. I can tell they mopped recently. I spot a large corkboard with various little messages. Westminster housing rules. Do not make any loud noises past 10 p.m. No pets allowed. Be respectful of your neighbors. Please seek your assigned management member for help whenever needed. Oh, they forgot the thing right here. Another large note reads, please refrain from cleaning your shoes in the laundry machines. Management. Take another look around the lobby. It's spacious, colorful. Seats and little tables are scattered around. They look cozy. Wow, it's really nice in here. I'm supposed to be meeting a Derek somewhere around here. Where do I find it? Derek! One walks into the lobby, angrily stopping. Derek! She walks across the lobby to a door. The door has a small plaque reading, management. It happened again. The door opens and a dull-colored hair figure peeks their head out. Sophia, what's up? Don't what's up me, Derek. Your stupid machine ate my coin again. Do something about it. Derek takes a deep breath before replying to the woman. Oh dear, Sophia. Oh no, not your coin. It's painfully obvious that he's faking a friendly tone. They hurry back and forth. It sounds like there's a problem with one of the washing machines. Sophia is loud as a fire truck while Derek refrains from raising his voice. Sophia stomps away from the management office with a huge death stare. I swear to God, Derek, if this happens one more time, I'm filing a formal complaint. She nearly steps into the hallway, slowly disappearing from my sight. We're working on the sofa. Derek re-enters the management office, leaving the door wide open. As I get closer, I can clearly hear Derek sighing loudly. It looks like all of his energy was sucked out of him. Being a student and managing housing for other students must be tough. The management office has 6 desks. Each desk has stacks upon stacks of paperwork. I feel all the stress that had accumulated in this room. Derek? I knock on the door for him to get his attention. Oh, hello. As we make contact, his body stiffens. He looks the same. He rapidly switches his attitude using the same fake, friendly tone he had used with the woman earlier. Hey, hi, I'm Derek, but you obviously know that? He coughs into a fist, adjusting his voice. Were you here for all that shouting? I'm sorry, it usually isn't like this. I see the cogs as brain turning. Well, no, it's usually a little like this, but it usually isn't as intense. One of our washing machines is broken. I told everyone and left a note, but people still try to use it. He looks so tired, he leans back onto his chair and takes a deep breath. Who keeps putting their shoes in there? He gets a little lost in thought as if he was trying to solve the mystery in his mind palace. I lean a little closer, trying to read the expression on his face. Sorry, I'm rambling. You didn't need to hear any of that. He takes another deep breath, trying to fill his customer service voice. How can I help you? I'm here to pick up my keys. And my ID, showing him an email with my room information. He glances over my ID and goes through a small pile of papers. Yeah. You're the only one on my floor who hasn't checked in yet. He opens a small door attached to his desk. I've got your keys right here. Room D11. I can hear the tension in his voice disappearing. He sounds a lot more natural now. Hey, that makes us neighbors. My room is near yours, D10. I grab the keys. Our hands touch for a moment. Thanks. He seems incredibly busy. I try not to bother him too much. Derek, how do I get to my apartment? Here, I'll show you. He seems at pushing away a few files from his desk. He's taller than I expected him to be. He gestures me to follow him. Take his lead. It shows me the hallway Sophia had just gone into. If you want to go into the hall, there should be signs on the wall. You won't miss them. And then in the hall, you'll see 2 elevators. The letters refer to the floor you're on. The numbers are on the doors. If they're on the floor 11th door, it should be at the very end of the hall. If you ever get lost, you can come get me and I'll show you. Alright, I've got that from here. Thank you, Derek. My pleasure, Dylan. As I step into the hall, Derek's voice stops me in my tracks. Oh, but before you go, we're having a small welcome party later tonight. There's a lot of new students living here, so we wanted to make a breakout. So we wanted to break the ice before the actual school year starts. Feel free to join us. We'll be right here in the lobby. I'll check it out. Good luck with your washing machine. He chuckles softly before heading back into his office. I walk away, heading into the hall. I'm waiting to the elevator and eventually get to my floor. Ding! Ring! The elevator chimes as it stops. The doors open swiftly to a narrow hallway. Dang. The hallway is brightly lit. The apartment doors are almost creatively decorated. Okay. Play it. Take a careful look at each door, examining how close to present themselves. I take a careful look at each door, examining how they choose to present themselves. I like this first door. The first door. Jesse, the door has little pictures taped to the door. How funny. I feel like just the way they decorate, I can try and guess what they look like. It's an effective way to vibe check my neighbors, I guess. 2. The eyeballs are watching. Look away. Eyeballs? That's pretty ominous. You know, they're very occulty. I don't know who's watching them, but I'm inviting them to stop. How did they get Whoa. How did they get the caution tape to wrap around like that? I get to the 3rd door. Maybe this person's studying photography. There's small Polaroid pictures. The dates are stamped under the pictures. Quite the sweet way to display your memories. I continue down the hallway to the last 4 doors. D9. My next door neighbor seems like someone who doesn't want to be disturbed. It's the only door I've came across that clearly shows someone who doesn't want to interact with others. Since they're right next to each other, I hope they're able to coexist in peace. Derek was here. Clearly Derek's door. This is a clipboard attached to his door with a pen. There are some small comments and suggestions from other students. I see an angry scribble who I can only guess is from Sophia. The post-it notes are scattered around with short poems. I look at one closely. Sticky note. Lazy afternoon. A soft melody sings. Beautiful day. Is that supposed to be a haiku? Derek didn't strike me as a poet. Another note reads, please return my notebook if you find it. Across my door, there's a large poster for a bakery and a recipe for banana bread? Oh, right there. Very interesting. I snap a quick picture of the recipe before turning to the last door. D11. Looks like I have the last apartment on the floor. Want to know the truth? I put the key Derek handed me into the lock and twist it slowly, anticipating my new home. I open the door. I'm greeted by an empty loft-style apartment. It's not empty. It's full of stuff. Plants, books. I walk in, closing the door behind me. It looks like I'm one of the lucky ones with access to a balcony. Oh yeah. The room is small, but feels very open. The ceiling is much taller than what I expected. Yeah, for a loft it would be. A bed sits atop the 2nd floor. Beside it, there is this ample storage space for my belongings. Right below is a kitchenette with a small stovetop enough to fit 2 pots at a time. The main fridge is empty, but there's a small shelf with the most basic seasoning. There's enough space for a desk, but I could maybe get a small table I could work on. I see a desk up there, unless it's a bookshelf. I'm sure there are also alternatives, maybe a library or a cafe. The bathroom's quite small, but perfect for 1 person. This is way better than what I had in mind. I immediately put down some of my things, trying to add more personality to this place. Steadily, I unpack all my clothing and place them on one of the provided shelves. And done. Whoa, when did it get so dark? I totally lost track of time. All of a sudden I hear voices coming from the hallway. So like, I totally want to date him, but also, ew? That must be one of my neighbors. What would it be? I get it. You should trust your gut. Anyway, like he's gonna be in the lobby for that little party. And I'm like so confused. Oh, right, the party. Derek told me about it, but I got way too immersed in trying to make this place feel like home. I didn't really have anything better to do tonight. I go check it out. I place my suitcase away and walk to the hall. Right as I open the door, 2 women stand in front of me. What? Where's your eyes?
They took my fucking eyes.
Like, Gwen, what do I do? Gwen, haha, you already know my answer. Just give the guy a real chance if you decide to go out with him. 2 women stand near my door. One has pinkish red hair, and another one has a caramel colored hair. Call that dirty blonde. The shorter one whines. Gwen, I'm so scared. Will you go on a double date with us? I don't want to be stuck with him if I don't want to have fun. Gwen doesn't reply to her friend. Instead, she's looking at me. Hey, are you new here? Yeah, I just moved in. Typical Gwen, always talking to the new person. The short one turns to me and gets closer to my face as if she was inspecting me. Nice to meet you. My name's B. What's yours? I'm Dylan. Nice to meet you. Dylan, would you like to join us? Yeah, we're just about to go downstairs for the party. I was just heading there. Perfect, let's go then. The three of us walk to the elevator. B does not stop talking about this guy she's into, but also somehow not into, like, at all. B. And so, like, I'm like, what's up with that? Gwen, haha, yeah, totally. I notice Gwen sneaking glances at me. Are you Gwen? Yeah, you're B, that's Gwen. Did you get bit on your arm right here? She doesn't seem to be paying much attention to her friend. Does she like me? She seemed friendly, but I can't help but feel sort of intimidated. But maybe she's sick of hearing B talk about this guy? Is she waiting for me to say something? I should just keep quiet. I don't know these people. So he's tall, but all his promotions are so out of whack. It's actually a turn off that he's so tall. She talks to B, but her eyes are fixed on me. Be nice to him, B. His body proportions are not exactly under his control. B. Oh yeah, you're right. So right, Gwen. Gwen's eyes don't look away. Gwen. Dylan, do you like food? No. Yeah. I do like food. Gwen seems satisfied with this answer I gave. She's blushing. She smiles approvingly and B starts laughing. I was expecting her face to go, oh! B. Gwen, you good? Does anyone not like food? Gwen, it's not that weird to ask someone. Some people don't enjoy food the way we do. The way you do? How do you enjoy food? B. Oh, Gwen is amazing. Gwen and I sometimes try cooking different cuisines. When she says Gwen and I, she just means me. Okay, yeah, whatever. Gwen does all the cooking. Oh, I can use my keyboard. Nice. Gwen. Okay, let me try this out better. We pick a tree and I try to cook a dish from there. It's loads of fun. OMG. Are you doing what I think you're doing, Gwen? Dylan. What is she doing? B. Duh. She's inviting you to join us for our next cuisine adventure. Only if you're up to, of course. B. Oh my god, Dylan, you should. I saw this Tic Tac trend where they ate a fufu with sauce grain. We just have to try it. Bring. The elevator has arrived on the lobby floor. Dang, there's ghosts. There's ghost people here. As the doors slide open, B excitedly relaxes someone in the corner of the lobby. The lobby is filled with other students, some eating pizza, others drinking beers. Eventually, everyone is chatting, playing, drinking games. There's a small speaker in the middle of the room playing music to give the whole room some ambiance. Oh, B's eyes light up, sparkling in the light. See you later. I've got a hottie, not hottie to chat up. Leave me alone, Gwen. And that leaves two of us. She's so into him, but she's also so unhinged about it. She smiles at me, leaning her head towards the crowd of students. Want to get some free pizza? And this is B. No, it doesn't even say beer. Of course I do. The perfect answer. A man after my own heart. What? We make our way through the crowd, arriving at a table with a plentiful box of pizza. There's a small note on display. It reads, "Please only eat up 3 slices of pizza. We are not rich. Management." When I each grab a paper plate and look at the many different pizza combinations they ordered. Take this one. It's got cheese in the crust. Gwen points to a rather juicy looking pizza. I'll take the slice. Just so I don't have a weird dude with me. I grab a slice. Gwen nods approvingly. I promise you will not regret it. Gwen, so it's one of the only decent options here. Gwen goes to every pizza, describing the good and the bad for all of them. By then I'm starving, but ever so knowledgeable about pizza. Alright, let's dig in. Dink, dink. I bite into a recommended pizza. My taste buds dance around my mouth. The texture of the cheese and crust are perfect balance of gooey and crunchy. Gwen stares at my face, examining my reaction. Right. I told you. As we finish eating, Derek joins us, eager to eat. Hey everyone, Dylan. Both of you enjoying your pizza? His words are very slowly slurred. He excitedly goes for a pineapple pizza, grabbing 3 slices. He has a beer in his other hand. From the way he's acting, I don't think it's his first. Gwen winces at his choice. Derek, I haven't eaten all day, so this is a treat. We watch Derek eat his pizza. Gwen forces herself to look away, clearly disapproving of his choice. Whoa, who enjoys that? Shivers run down my spine just thinking about the combination. The texture just do not work. I take a look around the lobby trying to see who else I'll be sharing a roof with. Before I know it, a tall man had joined our inner circle. There. Hey, it's Sven. Had to see you, bud. Hey. Hey. Hey, nice to meet you. Hey. Hey, I'm Dylan. I'm Sven. Hey. All the neighbors are here. Neighbors? D9, that's Sven. D10, that's me. D11, that's Dylan. And D12 is Gwen. We'll probably see each other pretty often then. Here's to a new friendship. Derek raises his beer can to the air. To make neighbors. I grab a imaginary glass and raise it to his can. To being neighbors. Gwen laughs happily, joining me in my charade. And we have a wonderful relationship as neighbors. If either of you are noisy, I won't be afraid to tell management. Hey, that's me. Sven hesitates, but eventually joins us, clinking his real beer can with Derek's. Neighbors. Ha 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 ha. You guys are so great. Derek downs his beer. Sven is unbothered by this act. Gwen is clearly bothered. Whoa. Leaves swiftly, only to return with a large bottle of water. Good call. Okay, maybe I've drunk a little too much for tonight. I'll be strictly on the H2O from now on. All of my direct neighbors are here. This seems like a good time to get to know them. Talk to Gwen. I approach Gwen. Hey Gwen. Hey Dylan, did you enjoy your pizza? Yeah, did you? Positively. I didn't know I was supposed to read that part. Oh, what do you study? Well, I'm part of the general studies course. I don't really have a set path in mind. Me too, actually. She looks at me somehow surprised. I totally thought you'd be into fine arts or fashion. What gives you that idea? Just the way you were put together. I mean, as a compliment. I think you look good. Oh, thanks. You're not too bad yourself. Thanks. Maybe you could coordinate classes. I'm in my final year, but there might be something we could do together next semester. You know, if the opportunity ever pops up. Taking a class with someone I know could make it more enjoyable. Damn, am I drunk? Maybe I'll take you up on that offer. She smiles. Her smile is bright. I could swear the sun would be jealous. Even though I'm in general studies, I might not end up needing the degree anyways. It's more of a make my parents proud thing. Any idea what you want to do next? Post-degree? Maybe open up my own bakery? It's already what I do, and I know all the ins and outs of bakery management. Sounds like a really nice goal to have. Oh, her? She's my best friend. We're actual childhood friends. We're parents owns a bakery on Main Street. We're practically family. So you know each other for a really long time now. Yeah. We grew up in a town a little far from here. How did you meet? I don't actually know. It's been so long that I feel like she's been a constant part of my life. That's amazing. Never had a friendship like that. You must be incredibly close. Yeah, we were practically inseparable as kids. What about now? We're still very close, but we have our own lives. She isn't really interested in her family's business. I, on the other hand, am basically the co-owner at this point. Alright, talk to you later. I don't really want to talk to them. I feel like he's gonna rape and murder me. That's it. No more questions. As the number of people dwindle, the lobby feels more and more cozy. Derek, I need to crash. I'm responsible for organizing a breakfast bar tomorrow since it's a welcoming ceremony day. It was nice getting to know you better, Dylan, Sven, Gwen. It's always a pleasure. Derek vanishes, humming a fun little tune. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a walk. Gwen has been tapping her foot for a while, glancing all over the room. I'll see you around, yeah? She smiles politely before walking away. I guess pizza now. Maybe she's looking for B? Sven, I'll walk you to your room if you want. Let's go get Gwen. Thanks for the offer, Sven, but I'm gonna go hang out with Gwen. No worries. Catch you later then. He walks off. To my room, probably. I rush out the building, trying to see if I can catch up to Gwen. I spy her walking in the darkness. Gwen, wait up. She turns to face me, surprised. Dylan, did you want to join me? I should have asked you then. I thought you would probably want to go to bed. I want to spend more time with you. That's sweet. Are you looking for B? Gwen looks at me quizzatically. I'm not one to stand in her way when it comes to romance. You know, she's over her heels for that guy, right? She has a hard time admitting it, but there's something that she'll have to work out in therapy. Then where are you going? Like I said, I'm going on a walk. Let me accompany you. I saw a missing person poster earlier. It's safer if we walk together. Gwen looks concerned. Maybe telling her has made her nervous. That's scary. Where did you see that? It's all over the park near the station. Don't worry. If we're together, I'm sure nothing will happen. I'm not sure if I was able to reassure her. She looks down, hesitating for just 1 second. If you say so. I just had to look at the photo poster. Okay. Shall we go then? I'll walk next to Gwen, trying my best to match her pace. That's how I'm walking. That's how I walk. Why did you choose the city to move to? I'm sure there were plenty of other options. I'm not sure. Something just drew me to Cloverfield. Like, I was meant to be here. That's kind of cool. I never felt like I was meant to be anywhere. I'm just kind of existing. We all are, aren't we? You're not wrong. You have any family here? Nope. Family friends? Nope, nope. Anyone you know at all? Nope, nope, nope. So you just chose this place. Pretty much. I'm still trying my best to match her pace. She likes to walk leisurely, taking her time with each step. We arrive at the park bench near a vending machine. Didn't we, not want to go to the park because someone went missing there? Want to sit? Sure, let's sit. The park bench is cold. The leaves of trees rustle faintly as if they were whispering sweet nothings to each other. Gwen sits close to me. Her hair smells cinnamony. Cinnamony? Must be from working all day at the bakery. So what got you into food? You're clearly very passionate. I don't actually know. My family always put a big importance on what and how we ate. You'd say we were kind of picky. I grew up with a big elaborate family dinners. We always shared recipes and techniques. We even rated each other's dishes. It was brutal but incredibly satisfying to get a good rating. My nana made the best meat pie. Since I moved here, I've been missing it. Is your family far? Yeah, but it isn't so bad. The married couple who owns the bakery on Main Street employ me, but they're also like my family. They're from my hometown, but moved here. When they did that, I asked to come with them. After all, how could I be so far away from my best friend? B. Yep. Gwen stays silent for a few seconds. Her brows furrow. She must be thinking of all the dinners she's been missing by living here. It's nice, but it's also not the same, you know? Yeah. Do you have any siblings? I do, 2 siblings. Older, younger? Take a guess. If you get it right, I'll give you a freebie at the bakery. However, if you're wrong, you owe me a soda. She's the oldest. Nope. Youngest. The middle child. Darn. I totally thought that was right. I'll look forward to my sweet, sweet soda. I'll go to the vending machine, letting Gwen choose her reward. The soda can is gently propped down into a small opening of the bottom of the machine. Hee hee. Free soda is the best soda. Gwen leans in to grab her drink and happily drinks it the rest of our walk. We finish our chat as we walk home. We walk to the elevator together and walk to the end of our hall. Good night, Dylan. I really enjoyed walking with you. Let me know if you ever want to do this again. Good night, Gwen. I had fun too. We're both in our apartments at the same time. I locked the door behind me, trying to think of a perfect way to unwind before bed. I decided to quickly make use of my shower, washing off any bad energy I had encountered today. Most of my skincare hygiene products are unscented. I found that perfumed products often irritate my skin. I bought a smaller sample size hygiene products because they didn't take up much space in my suitcase. I need to buy more soon. I could try to find a smell that suits me, or I can keep using the same unscented products. What should I do? Ooh, try something new. I'll look around for something different, something that could represent me better. Fresh and clean. I walk out of the shower and change into my PJs. I slip into bed, nice and comfortable. The bed is so soft, so cold. Thanks for playing. You've reached the end of the Views of You demo. Okay, well, if y'all like this, let me know. Maybe the full game will come out soon. I'll try to link it below, I suppose, if it lets me. If it doesn't, it's on itch.io, Views of You, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye!